Welcome to Bristol. It's the final race of the round of 16, and 40 cars are ready and set to take on this race. And here's the entry list for today's race. 40 accounts are also ready. And here's the starting lineup for Group A. You got Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, Christopher Bell, Austin Dillon, row 1. Cole Custer, Chase Briscoe, Chris Buescher, Todd Gilliland, row 2. And Cody Ware and Kaz Gralla in row 3. Looks like Hamlin has a lead from third here. They're going to go hard into the wall. Christopher Bell flips that car up and over. Huge playoff implications as he was just above the bubble. Christopher Bell is out of the race. Take a look at this. They spin into the wall, and Christopher Bell just flies over the field. Lucky to miss the catch fence there, but massive hits. Ends up on its roof. What a tough break for Bell, as it is not looking good for him making the round of 12. So Gilliland DNFs as well, as Chase Elliott has the lead. Hamlin's going to take it right back. Hamlin gets turned by Austin Dillon. Denny Hamlin flips up and over. He'll be out of the race, but luckily his win last week at Kansas will save him. Take a look at this. He gets turned into the wall by Austin Dillon, flips him right up and over, and lands right on his roof. So Hamlin's getting saved by that win last week. And Cody Ware DNFs as well. So Chase Elliott leads, 6 cars remain. 1 lap to go in Group A. Looks like they're going to be side by side. Briscoe goes hard into the wall. Chase Elliott wins Group A's. Briscoe finishes 5th. And I do not believe Briscoe will advance to the round of 12, as he lost a ton of spots there. So Chase Elliott wins Group A, and he will advance along with Austin Dillon and Chris Buescher. And here's the starting lineup for Group B. You got William Byron, Ross Chastain, Kyle Larson, Michael McDowell, row 1. Ty Dillon, Tyler Reddick, Bubba Wallace, Corey LaJoie, row 2. And Noah Gragson and J.J. Yaley in row 3. Looks like Larson's going to have the lead here. Chastain gets turned hard into the wall, but the car stays on the ground, and Kyle Larson leads lap 1. As McDowell got some airtime as well, everyone continues. So Larson leads with 2 laps to go. Looks like Chastain's in the lead this time. He stays off the wall, and Ross Chastain leads his lap as Bubba Wallace flips up and over. I guess the curse is not broken yet, as he has a lot of DNFs this year. He gets turned into the wall by Corey LaJoie, and that flips the 45 right up and over as McDowell finishes him off. Another tough break for Bubba Wallace. Seems like it's every week something has to go wrong. So Chastain leads with 1 lap to go in Group B. Can he hold off Larson and Byron? He has the lead. He bounces off of Byron. Kyle Larson, 3 wide, takes the win in Group B. What a run by the 5 car. Kyle Larson has been on fire lately. Wins Group B, along with Chastain and Byron advancing. As J.J. Yaley DNF'd in the last lap, I believe. And here's the starting lineup for Group C. You got Eric Jones, Joey Logano, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, row 1. Ricky Stenhouse, Eric Almirola, Brad Keselowski, Ty Gibbs, row 2. And B.J. McLeod and Loris Hezemans in row 3. Logano has the lead. He bounces off the Jones in the wall. He's up and over. Joey Logano is not locked into the round of 12, so it's going to be really close for him advancing after this flip. Look at this. In the wall, he gets hit by Harvick and Jones, sending the 22 flying through the air. And he'll DNF along with Ty Gibbs. So Jones leads now. 2 laps to go. He gets turned in by Kyle Busch. Eric Jones flies through the air. Oh my goodness, what a crash. Just like Hamlin, he got saved from his win. But look at this. They get hit by Kevin Harvick mid-air, sending the 43 flying over the field. And just like Bell was lucky not to go in the catch fence as he hits the top of the wall. Massive crash for him as he will DNF along with Hezemans. So 5 cars remain. Kyle Busch in the lead. He has the lead over Almirola. They go hard into the wall. Kyle Busch wins Group C over Keselowski and Almirola. And B.J. McLeod with DNF. So Busch, Keselowski, and Almirola all advance out of Group C. And here's the starting lineup for Group D. You got Austin Cindric, Ryan Blaney, Martin Truex, Daniel Suarez, row 1, Harrison Burton, Justin Haley, Alex Bowman, AJ Allmendinger, row 2, and Landon Castle and Greg Biffle, row 3. Looks like Truex is going to have the lead here, but Blaney bounces off the wall and edges out Truex to take lead lap 1, and Alex Bowman flips up and over. He slides in the wall, and somehow the car catches on the wall, and that sends the 48 flying. Bowman missed the playoffs, so it won't hurt him too much. So 9 cars remain. Blaney leads over Truex. 2 laps to go. Truex has the lead. He goes in the wall, but so does Blaney. Ryan Blaney up on 2 tires, and I believe he will lead this lap as well, as Castle and Biffle will DNF. Look at Blaney here. Goes in the wall. Then on top of Truex and Cindric, and Ryan Blaney on 2 tires keeps the lead. How incredible is that? So Blaney leads with 1 lap to go in Group D. Can he hold off Truex for 1 more lap? Truex has the lead this time. And at the line, it's going to be a drag race. Truex wins Group D as Allmendinger in the 16 flips up and over violently and will DNF along with Burton. So the Dinger just goes in the wall by himself. Then contact with Burton sends him flying up in the air as he will DNF. So tough break for the 16 and the 21. So Truex wins Group D over Blaney, and Cindric advances in 3rd. And here's a starting lineup for round 2. You got Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, Martin Truex, row 1. Brad Keselowski, Austin Dillon, Ross Chastain, Ryan Blaney, row 2. And Eric Almirola, Chris Buescher, William Byron, and Austin Cindric in row 3. Chase Elliott has the lead. He gets turned by Kyle Busch hard into the wall. Chase Elliott flies through the field, hits the last pole of the catch fence. An insane crash. Look at this. Gets turned by Kyle Busch, then flies over the field. Luckily not in the catch fence hard, only catches the last pole. And tough break for Chase Elliott. He's going to be really close around the bubble as he'll finish P12. And Keselowski was lucky to stay on all 4 tires too. So here's lap 2. Truex leads. They spin behind him, and Martin Truex will lead lap 2. So 3 laps to go at Bristol. Truex takes the lead. Kyle Larson 2nd. Kyle Busch 3rd. Chastain 4th. Looks like Truex is going to have the lead again. Larson gets turned by Chastain in the wall, and he'll fly over the field. What a wreck by Larson as the 200 cars dominated the race, and he'll be out early. Just gets turned in the wall by Chastain, flies over the field. Then at the very end, looks like does a blowover. So really tough break for Larson and Elliott. They had some good cars. But Truex and Busch lead with 2 laps to go. Byron from 3rd is trying to make it interesting, but it's not enough. Kyle Busch takes the lead, Truex 2nd, as Chris Buescher in the 17 will DNF and finish P10. So 1 lap to go at Bristol. Can Kyle Busch hold off Truex? Byron 3rd, Almirola 4th. William Byron has the lead again. They're going to slide 3 wide at the line. Kyle Busch edges out Truex and Byron to win at Bristol. It's 3 cars DNF on the last lap. Incredible run by Kyle Busch to win at Bristol and lock himself into the round of 12, along with East Tournament Gaming, who also wins at Bristol. And here's the final car points. Daniel Suarez with a tie from Joey Logano. Logano is higher in points, in regular season points, so that breaks the tie. So Suarez, Elliott, Briscoe, and Bell are all eliminated out of the playoffs. And here's the points entering the round of 12. And here's the final account points. Vavroom, Transportation Fan, My Joey 8, My Logano, and NASCAR Fan 5 are all eliminated from the playoffs. And here's the account points entering the round of 12.